Seen something yesterday, folks, on MSN. I've actually seen it again today. It's still there if you get the chance. Go on and give it a read. It's regarding Beverley Knight. I've always liked Beverley Knight. Don't know what it is. Probably because she's something of a protege of Prince's. That's probably part of it. But stellar voice. Great voice. Nice looking young girl. Just a general, all-round nice person from what I could always see. Can't say I was a big follower of her music. I know she's got a great voice, but never bought any of her stuff. But always liked her. Anyway, I read up on it yesterday, and it's saying that she's doing something in the West End again, third or fourth time. And I believe whatever she's been in the West End hasn't been a brilliant production, hasn't been a brilliant story, but she stood out well above the story. I think one of the big critics on the in the West End there has said, please, somebody give Beverley Knight the vehicle that she deserves. Give her a production that warrants her being in it, because she's absolutely fantastic, but the material she's working with is crap. Anyway, they had a bit of an interview with her yesterday on the back of stuff she's doing in the West End now, and it's saying loads of different bits and pieces. She's dipping into race, because obviously she's of colour. She's going into gender. She's talking about politics. She's talking about lots of things, but she's also talking about Wolverhampton, because she's a Wolverhampton girl and what the place means to her, and what it means to be brought up in the family she was, and a lot about her parents and stuff. And I thought, wonderful read it was. If you get the chance, folks, give it a read. It's really good. And I thought to myself, I always knew she was a really nice girl, but I didn't realise how nice and how clever and how level-headed she was. Completely modest, level-headed, a lot cleverer than you would think. And most everything she said kind of, had a lot of sense about it. I have a lot of sense, and I thought, that's the kind of girl I like. Absolutely on the money she was with most everything she said. She did say, for my mind, if a bloke identifies as a woman, he's a woman. If a woman identifies as a man, she's a man. Well, I'm not sure, Beverley, I'm on that page with you on that one. I have said that many times. Having said that, I get sort of where you're coming from, but I'd like to know what your thoughts are on changing rooms and sport. If you're all for blokes putting on skirts and lippy and playing sport against women, or putting on skirts and lippy and keeping the old pecker and going in changing rooms with women and young girls, I'm not for that at all. If you are, then I'd be surprised. But as long as you're not, we're on the same page with your thoughts on gender and absolutely everything else. As I say, thought it was a great read. If you get a chance, it's on MSN, it's about Beverley Knight, and it's a good read. It's somewhat similar to the one I read about Caroline Aherne a few months ago before they did that special on BBC Two. I don't mean same views and whatever else, but I mean the same kind of piece, the same kind of editing, same kind of writing. I found the Caroline Aherne one really interesting. I also did with the Beverley Knight one. So I thought I would share it. If you want to have a look, go and have a look. If you don't, no skin off my nose.